So now you will hear from Jon Sigler and Joe Davis, leaders in our product and engineering team, showcasing the latest ServiceNow AI platform innovations. All right.
Good job. Good morning. Thank you, Amit. My name is Jon Sigler. I'm here with Joe Davis, who is the Executive Vice President of Engineering for Platform and AI. And we are here to introduce you to AI agents. They are here, they are hard at work, and they're hard at work on the AI platform. When you think about the platform, there are three things today to think about. First is AI. The AI is built into the platform, so it's exposed to all of our services and all of our products. And to feed that AI, we need data, and that data comes from ServiceNow, and it comes from other sources through Workflow Data Fabric. And on top of that, we are a workflow platform. We are a platform of automation, a platform of action. And we have been very hard at work delivering AI features over the last couple of months. We've seen an explosion of AI agents in our ecosystem and in our products. We've delivered AI Agent Studio that makes it super easy for you to build and deploy agents. And those agents are powered by our fabric, and that fabric gives them the tools they need to do their job, as well as to allow them to talk to other systems, even other agentic systems. And the real magic of our platform and our AI platform is orchestration. And really, it's the autonomous orchestration of those AI agents that can happen 24/7. And on top of that, we delivered AI Control Tower to help you manage and govern all of this AI. But what we want to do today is we want to really see these agents in action. And Joe, I believe we're going to see a real-time live demo of these agents.
That's right, John. All right, so let's come to this workstation here. So we have a contract renewal issue here. There's a supplier contract that's expiring in 30 days. And this is a typical business process that might involve multiple departments that have to analyze, research, and take action to resolve this business process, and that can take days or weeks. We're going to watch this happen using autonomous agentic AI. We're going to compress that time down to minutes and watch this happen in real time. So for that, I'm going to take you behind the scenes into our developer playground. This is an experience that developers can use to actually visualize the AI so you can watch it autonomously reason, research, and take action. And there's a few things that you're going to see kind of going on here, so I'm going to highlight a few of them while this is running. In the middle, you see the AI agent orchestrator, and this is bringing in specialized agents and calling the tools that those agents have access to. This is the workhorse of this overall process. It's going to keep changing until it resolves this issue. On the right-hand side, you see these decision logs, and if I open one of these up, this is exposing the thought process or the thinking of the AI, so it explains the actions that it's taking. And on the left-hand side, you see the typical conversational experience, but this is exposing the research and analysis that each of the agents is taking, and I'm just going to talk about a couple here. The first one is the IT agent. It analyzed ticket history and SLA breaches for this supplier. We also see a finance agent. It looked up payment history in a third-party ERP system and also looked at payment breaches. And then finally here you see a legal agent. And this looked at contract renewal clauses and did some web searches on recent news for this supplier. One last thing I want to highlight, if I just come to the middle here, you see that we invoked a Microsoft agent. So our AI agent orchestrator not only calls agents in ServiceNow, but we support communication with any other enterprise agentic ecosystem. In this case, it's Microsoft. And so we're done. It produced a research report. You can see that here. And the risk level was low. So what we actually did here was we automatically approved and resolved that contract renewal issue. And then we provided that research report right here. And so what you just saw there was agentic autonomous AI compressing a complex business process down to minutes.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's great. That's fantastic. We saw orchestration across the agents and sort of a behind-the-scenes look at what those agents do and how they do it and the tools that are made available to them so that they can execute. But as we said at the beginning, it's very, very important for everyone to be able to build these AI agents. So I was wondering if you could show us just how easy it is to create an AI agent on our platform.
Okay, I'm an engineer. I'm pretty excited about what we're going to show you. Hopefully it connects with everyone here. So I'm going to build a research and development agent. We're going to do that in real time here. And then I'm going to ask that R&D agent to look at my project, the source code in my project, find security vulnerabilities, and fix those for me. And we're going to try to do that in about a minute here. So the first thing I want to point out is we're in our AI agent studio. And we're looking at an agent. This is the basics of an R&D agent here. And you can see it's low code. You provide instructions using natural language, and you give the agent access to a set of tools. We've already preloaded tools to connect to GitHub. That's where my source code of my project lives. And we also give you the ability, using our AI agent fabric, to connect to tools inside of ServiceNow and to third-party systems. And in this case, I'm going to use the Model Context Protocol, MCP, and I am going to add the ability for this agent to search the web. And what that's going to do is basically create an AI developer for me. And this agent now, I'm going to go ahead and save this, it can write code, it can do research on the web, and it can automate actions against GitHub. It's pretty powerful. So let's use it. And I'm going to jump to our Now Assist experience where we're actually going to invoke that agent. And I have an interesting prompt here. I'm going to describe what it's doing after I start running it, because it takes a few seconds to run. So if you look at what I just asked it to do, I asked Now Assist to look at the source code of my project, identify security vulnerabilities in that code, use the web search tool that we just added to research how to fix those security issues that it just found, and then finally write code, check that into my project, and then have that ready for me to just deploy, basically. One thing I want to call out, you're seeing our Now Assist experience here. We've really refreshed the user experience. And you see a really nice summary of the completed tasks. This is agentic. There are multiple different steps that the AI just took on my behalf. And I want to just show a couple here real quick. So the first thing is, it found 3 security issues in my project. And you can see this happened just now. And so it found those 3 security issues. And if I jump to the code change that it made, I'll pull it up again. Here we go. Yeah, and there's the, and so it wrote the code to fix this. And look, I think ultimately what we're trying to show here is the autonomous agentic AI can take action on your behalf. It works 24/7, and it can really drive exponential productivity for developers that are working on projects like this.
That's awesome, you nailed it, good job.
Thanks.
So what we saw there was orchestration across the agents. We saw Joe creating a new agent and getting value from that agent very, very quickly. And what that adds up to is tasks that took human beings weeks or days can now be done in minutes and seconds. And we can no longer think about the AI tools as just tools, because what they really are is a workforce. They're a new digital workforce, and ServiceNow is in a great spot to provide the management of that new workforce with the AI Control Tower, where you can manage and govern and secure and onboard and offboard and update all of your AI agents, as well as all of your digital AI assets across the enterprise. Not only that, the Control Tower shows you the productivity hours that you're being saved, and you can look into the system. You can see things like, how are my AI agents being used across departments? You can see them by what LLMs they use. You can even drill down into a single AI agent to see the tasks that is providing and the benefits that you're getting from that agent. Now, what does this all mean? When you add all of this up, what you get is true AI orchestration at scale. It's an AI-driven enterprise, and guess what? That enterprise is driven by the ServiceNow AI platform. And with that, I'd like to thank you and bring out Gaurav Ravari.